All housemates except Groovy move to the arena.
Yes, farm savvy. You have been evicted.
Now there is so much to this grand entrance that Groovy actually had courtesy Big Brother. You guys, so there's really so much going on. The house has been merged. Level one and level two are now in one big house. That is the black and white house. And guys, I don't know, but I think I love it that the show has officially reopened. I mean, we have been watching this guys for the past 4 months, but right now I think the game is on. I'm looking at what's going to be happening in the future seasons. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Judy and welcome to Personality Highlights. And I'm going to be talking about everything that went down in the live eviction show, and of course, aka the post eviction party that Biggie decided to give to his housemates as they merged as one big house. So, unfortunately for us, we actually saw two housemates leave the house, Kes and Fam Savi. Guys, check out the polling vote of how the fans voted for your faves. I mean, guys, looking at this chart, I mean, we can literally say that Amaka, if Care is not taking, might be the one going home. So from this chart, we can actually tell that Groovy looks like he has a very strong fan base, and Daniela actually has a very strong fan base. I'm not going to be talking about Modella because you guys know that she's a fake housemate, and of course, we have three of the other housemates, Cheesy, Deji, and Rachel, and these guys will never be voted by the fans. So guys, whether you like it or not, the show is officially reopened, and I think I like the fact that the two houses have been merged as one. So guys, no more switching of the channels. Unfortunately, I've not been able to come back here to give you guys constant highlights. I have been dealing with my own private demons, but hopefully, I'm trying to work on my new space and a temporal space because I'm actually trying to take care of my dad, and I'm not trying to merge my working and all that. I'm just trying to find a new balance into this new life that I'm trying to achieve. So forgive me for not seeing my videos earlier, but anyways, let me just go into the gist of what went down in the live eviction show. So guys, Ebuka literally dragged a lot of people. And I think I like the fact that Ebuka is not even leaving any stone unturned. And we actually saw Ebuka asking Eluswag direct questions. And the questions were, what is the relationship between you and Chomzi? And he literally said, you know what, Chomzi is still not giving me any green lights. We are still at the red button. Um, Ebuka left Eluswag and moved, the question to Diane. I love the fact that this question was actually asked, and the question was, "What is the situationship? Was it defined? Do you guys have a defined relationship? Is there a defined relationship between Kitty Fire and Diane?" And she said, "Yes, everything is defined." And the question is, so because it's defined, I mean, if you have a friend, are you not supposed to also speak with other friends? And she said there should be boundaries. So I don't know, but I wish Ebuka had really tackled that Diane case more. Like I felt like he just didn't want to because she was already looking very defensive. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm very happy that wasn't left on that question wasn't left unasked. Ebuka went forward to ask Shella and Bella rather, and the question was, how come you guys are always having this conversation that the housemates hate you? And then she said the dynamics have changed. I like the fact that these conversations are being had. It's shaking the table. Ebuka actually did it. I mean, he tried, but I just wish that he had dug more into this conversation we had between Hermes, Dotun, and Adekule. I don't know, but for some reason, the gossip among the guys in the house is really super loud. And I definitely will be talking about these gossips because these gossips are getting louder as the day is going on. Anyways, guys, before I move into more of the conversations about the ships, I just like to go through what has happened previously in the show, guys. You guys know that we'd had level one and level two. Unfortunately, for the past 4 weeks, almost a month, going to the fifth week, we've seen level one back to back win the head of house games. And we saw Eluswag emerge as the first winner. We saw Hermes emerge, we saw Adekunle emerge, and then we saw Eluswag again as the fourth head of house. So, guys, these three guys has literally been carrying the whole level one housemates. And unfortunately, they have been always losing in their wager task. And then we've seen level two level up in their games. Unfortunately, out of the house, we've actually lost, I think, seven housemates currently. We've lost six from normal regular evictions, and we lost Beauty. Beauty was actually one of the first housemates to leave the house. She was disqualified because of her situationship and her violence and alcoholism towards Groovy. We lost um we've lost literally six housemates. We've lost Scythe, you know, we've lost like a bunch of, Lebaye. We've literally, it's just literally very interesting the way the show is going. And at this point, I think we're now seeing what is going to be happening. For a fact, I like the fact that these two houses have been merged as one. So, guys, no more choosing level one against level two. So the game has actually moved into individuals fighting for each other. And guys, in the next head of house games, definitely, I am very sure that some of your favorites from the level one house would definitely be up for possible eviction. Guys, I just want to talk more about the live party, the post eviction party that actually held. We saw Groovy head back into the house, and it was such in a grand style. I don't know, but for some reason, Biggie felt like he needed to give Groovy some extra hype. We saw the level two housemates coming to hug it out with him. We even saw Rachel coming out to hug it out. And I'm like, okay, it looks like everybody's cool with Groovy. Of course, Shex was there, Hermes was there playing it cool. Elliswa gave him a cold hug before that whole drama. But anyways, it is what it is. Groovy is still in the show. Daniela is still in the show. And guys, literally, I actually heard Adekunle actually having a conversation with Hermes, and the conversation was all around being attracted to somebody. I had to take my time to listen more to Adekunle while he was having a conversation with Diane, and I discovered who he's attracted to. So according to Adekunle, I think he has an eye for two of the ladies from the level two house. So he's actually eyeing Modella, but the question is if she's going to look his way, and he's also eyeing Daniela. So for him, he feels like he's intellectually connected to Daniela because she's very smart and brainy. So I think it's all about vibes and intelligence for Adikuni, because I think Adikuni has a thing with intellect. But it is what it is. Let's just keep watching the show. Anyways, guys, I also felt like I needed to also give you guys updates on the wins. I literally had to scream my head off looking at the winnings from some of your favorite housemates. Literally looking at this winnings from these games, we can tell that Hermes has been up and running when it comes to going into this task and delivering, and of course winning some cash. Allyson isn't doing badly. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, if there's any win that I felt bombarded by, it is actually looking at Amaka and Fina, looking at Groovy and Amaka win 3 million naira. So that's like 1.5 million naira each. I feel like they actually have one of the highest gifts so far. And then the Oraimo gifting of 1 million naira to Allyson and Co. That is literally big. Guys, I don't know, but I think these guys are beginning to get some back to back. Interesting wins. And I think this winning started coming when they stopped doing the level to level thing. They started merging them, in their group task. I know there's so much more to come. Anyways, Fam Savvy and Kes are out of the show. We've actually previously lost Bbnaija, we've lost Saif, we've lost Khalid, and we've lost Beauty. There's so much situationship in the house. When we're looking at how the house has been merged, we know that there's definitely going to be drama. Looking at the post eviction party, guys, we literally saw Giddy Fire and Amaka. They were having these lengthy conversations, and we saw that, at the background, Mrs. Diane was actually not having it. She was keeping her cool and keeping her distance and just rolling with Adikule. I don't know, but the dynamics around what's going to be happening in this house is really loud. When Groovy got back on, we actually saw Fina as in kissing Groovy in that man, and I'm like, so what's up with Chums? Is Fina still a mother to Groovy? I don't know, but this Chumsy and Groovy dynamic, I don't know if these guys will get to sneak out to go and see themselves and hang out and be together or something. But it is what it is. We're here for the drama. I'm definitely going to be bringing in more highlights on what's up with the show as it unravels. You guys, this is literally it. Thankfully, I will be back here, and I'm definitely going to try my best to keep up with the back to back updates and reviews of the Big Brother Niger season 7. I'm sorry I haven't been here earlier. I had my personal demons. I'm back on the road. I'm a temporary office space for myself, workspace for myself. There's so much. I'm in my family house at the moment. There's so much going on. And guys, I'm just bear with me, but you guys know I have your back and I'll be back here with more highlights on what's up. Till I see you next time, it's been Julie keeping it real. Ciao, ciao, guys, and stay safe.